What's up, everyone? It's Tech Trooper 64, and today is October 16th, 2015. And today we have some rumors about the new Nintendo NX console that will be coming out in the next year or so from the Wall Street Journal. Here's what the Wall Street Journal had to say regarding the NX. And I would just like to say before I continue with this that these are all rumors and speculation and reports, and nothing has been proven by Nintendo yet, and you should just take it with a grain of salt until proven otherwise. So one thing for sure is that Nintendo has started sending out some dev kits for its console to developers, and that there's some new details about the console. The Wall Street Journal claims that the NX will be coming with some industry-leading chips to ensure that it can compete with the PS4 and Xbox One, and coax back third-party developers, as well as a mobile unit that can be used in conjunction with the console or taken on the road for separate use. The report further says that all of this tallies with rumors that the controller of the console will come inside with the patent that was patented by Nintendo. What's really interesting, however, that this means the release date of such machine is coming very soon. Now, there was other rumors earlier that I think I did report on that said that the NX will be coming out in 2016 for a launch for the console, and that the new dev kits are out now. The specs are not finalized, but they are being near to finalized, and the developers are now starting to develop for the game, and games will be starting development for the NX. Unfortunately, however, Nintendo hasn't been saying very much on the details of the NX until next year. Now, another thing that was said about this Wall Street Journal was the form factor, which they didn't really talk about very much, of the console, but they said that it was going to be aiming to be as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox One, or as powerful enough to overpass the PS4 and Xbox One. Now, here's what I think about this. I think that in terms of power, the NX is there for one reason, to overpower the PS4 and Xbox One. Here's my reasoning. Now, back when the Wii came out for the 7th generation, what were they aiming for? They were aiming that the Wii was more powerful than the PS2 and the Xbox, the original Xbox, during the 6th generation, when the Wii was coming out. And it's true, the Wii is more powerful than the PS2 and the Xbox. And just keep that in mind for a sec, that the Wii is more powerful than the Xbox and the PS2 back then. And then when the Wii U came out, what was Nintendo aiming for? With their comparisons every time they got an interview, they kept saying the Wii U is at least more powerful than the PS3 and Xbox 360, 4 times more powerful. Now, what am I trying to say is that the new Nintendo console, the NX, is going to be more powerful than the PS4 and Xbox One, but it's not going to be more powerful enough to compete against the 9th generation consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever. It's not going to be powerful enough to compete against them, in my personal opinion, but I think it's going to be powerful enough to outpower the PS4 and Xbox One consoles that we know of today. Now, Review Tech USA did make a video earlier today about this news, and he really made a good point when he was talking about it. He was saying how if Nintendo releases the console next year with those specs of the PS4 and Xbox One, even greater maybe, then the console has a chance of succeeding. But if the console releases in 2017, they have less of a chance of succeeding, because then they'll have less of a time to have it on the market. And that's kind of what it is. I see his point with that, and it makes a lot of sense. Now, granted, will it actually come out with those specs to be powerful than the PS4 and Xbox One? I think so. Like, that's what Nintendo always does with their next generation system. They make sure that it's more powerful than the competition of last generation. That's kind of not a good way to deal with it, but that's how they deal with it. But I think personally the NX will be okay so long as they know what they're doing here. Now, they also talked about how the controller will be able to be used at home and on the road somewhere, which is a good idea. I'm very, very excited for that. And it kind of takes the idea from the Wii U and brings it to the next level. Anyways, I think it's going to be great, but here's what I want to know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that the NX will be as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox One? Do you think it'll be more powerful than the PS4 and Xbox One? And do you think that it'll be able to fight off the PS5 and Xbox whatever after the Xbox One? Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.